Hey Bookster fam, it's me, Jace. I'm here again with another video for y'all. I hope you enjoy it, because I'm going to enjoy talking to you about this subject that I've got planned. I'm going to talk about two books that I recently read, which absolutely ruined me. I feel like these books have ruined me for any other book that I'm ever going to read again. And they are... you can see my head. This one. And... that one. These two mother effing books. People. I can't even, Sarah J. Maas, I can't even. Heavy breathing. Oh my god. So, let's talk about Crescent City, A House of Earth and Blood first. I mean, can we take the minute to appreciate the absolute beauty that is this book? So, if y'all don't know what this is about, it's by Sarah J. Maas, of course. So, I'll read you the blurb. Bryce Quinlan used to light up Crescent City, partying all night in the clubs where strict classes of angel shifted, human and fae merged into a sea of beautiful bodies. Then a demon murdered her closest friends. 2 years later, the supposed killer is behind bars, but crime start up again. The city's leaders command Bryce to help investigate. They assign an enslaved fallen angel, Hunt Alpha, to make sure she does. But as Bryce fights to uncover the truth and resist her attraction to a brooding angel who shadows her every step, she finds herself following a trail that leads deep into her own dark past. Yes. Tell you what, the first time I started reading this book, I got 45 pages into it and gave up. Like, I literally stopped. How far in is 45 pages? Literally that far. Literally that far. The problem I had with the first half of this book was that it was, like, very, very info dump. Just have all this information, have all the information, and have all the information. Because it's setting up the world, it's a new world that we haven't read before, it has a lot of, like, political systems, and there's things in place, and, yeah, that. So, this book for me was really heavy going in the first, probably half, and then by the time you get into it, the characters I love, the settings I loved, the different, like, kinds of creatures and, like, class of human and all that kind of stuff, I absolutely adored. But I don't know whether, it's an 803-page book, yeah? I don't know whether reading 400 pages before it gets really good is going to draw a lot of people in, you know? I've heard a lot of people saying they won't read this because it takes so long to get good, and there's like that first half is a barrier for them. But I absolutely loved the second half of this book. It was absolutely incredible. I gave it 5 stars, and this is probably one of my favourites for 2020 so far. The other is Kingdom of Ash. This is a monster. I have been slogging through the Throne of Glass series, which this is the final book of, for about 2 years now, I think it is. I first read Throne of Glass ages ago, and the first 2 books in this series, Throne of Glass and, is it Empire of Storms? No, Crown of Midnight, I really didn't like, and I didn't think I was going to continue the series. So the first 2 books, I was just like, what is this tribe? Yeah, because it was lots of the main character floating around a castle. She was touted as the world's most amazing assassin, the best assassin in the entire world, and yet she was flouncing around a castle for 2 books. It wasn't okay with me. I was like, what is this? I've been lied to. But no, the rest of the books in the series were absolutely incredible. I have a favourite character from the entire franchise, Manon. Long live Manon, Queen of Witches. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I love her so much. But yeah, this final book, so much happens in this book. Like, it was a trip. Took me, pardon me. It took me 2 months to read, granted, but it was totally worth it. Like, I was engrossed for the entire 2 months. I kept coming back to it, kept coming back to it, kept coming back to it. I did read some other things in the middle of it, but I was always thinking about, sorry, hay fever. I was always thinking about that one book in the back of my mind. I'm like, where is Aelin now? What's happening? Oh my God, what is Maeve up to? But yeah, that. I've changed. I realised when I was putting this video together today that I didn't film the end part that I had planned. So here I am, new clothes, it's a new day, different lighting. Yeah, this is amateur. Welcome to Amateur Hour. So those two books, Kingdom of Ash and House of Earth and Blood, Crescent City, absolutely ruined me for all future books, and I totally recommend that you guys read them, like seriously. I know that the Throne of Glass series is a commitment with 7 books, but it's well worth it, especially after you get through the first 2. I highly, highly, highly recommend that you read the Assassin's Blade before jumping into the rest of the series. I think if I had done that, it would have been even more epic. I would have understood what was going on in the first 2 books and why she was doing what she was doing. But anyway, I am off. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this, please give me a thumbs up. And if you liked it a lot, please subscribe. Come on. Do a boy a solid. Okay, I'm going. Bye.